So the weather is finally in our favor. I'm back out here with the C5. I've gotten a few things done. I want to make a quick video showing how to do the spark plugs on these things, because it's not very easy. I don't want to spend a lot of time going in circles and talking a whole bunch, so let's get right into it. So it's pretty obvious that the driver's side is going to be the problem child, and while waiting on Rock Auto, I had went ahead and changed the coils because there's nothing to that really, and I had free time. But obviously the next step is to take the wires off.
Another one. Another one.
Oh, I pinched my hand with it. Oh, it's grabbing my hand right now. That, my friends, is not ideal. Got it. Got to give her the old twistaroo. Well, I got it, but it fell down there. I ended up grabbing on to this and pulling out. So for cylinder 1, I've seen people take the alternator off, but it seems like it's kind of a stupid idea. Here I have a 5/8 spark plug socket, and this happens to be one like wiggle extensions, but I don't know that you really need that. You just need a little bit of extra length, and something like that is plenty. And then as long as you have a long handled ratchet, you should be able to get it just fine. Ah. So these are the plugs I'm going with. It's a Bosch. It's a 6704, I believe. Boom. That's what we got. Okay, try this again. There we go. I think. So the torque spec on these, I believe, is 11 pounds, but that feels like 11 pounds to me. So for cylinder 3, I'm gonna be using this, like, I don't know, 2-inch extension, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw this other little short extension on there with it. Just gives me a little more flexibility, but I don't think it's necessary as far as the length goes. Dang. Guess with cylinder 5 and use the same extensions, and it seemed to work. It is not much fun working on this car being 6'2". Dang it. Let's try not to drop this. Okay, I have it sitting where the threads start, but it's not started. Now I gotta do it right. And it's cross-threaded. There we go. Boop. And 11 foot-pounds. So what I was able to do, and if you have a U-joint would be ideal lengthwise, a little bit longer than this, but this got it done, a little wiggle extension. And I just had this straight onto the ratchet, and I dropped it down in between the steering shaft and the headers, and was able to work it with pretty good amount of throw, probably about like so. And I was able to work it out that way. And you can come through the top. I know I said to go through the bottom, but you can actually come through the top and get it just fine. If you take this off and then come up through the top like that, it really is not hard at all. It just takes a minute because you only have a little bit of stroke. So, yeah.
One week later.
So if I was to recap, this side is definitely the problem child. And you can see that you can barely see the spark plugs down there, mainly 7 here, cylinder 7. But like I said, if you just pop this off and get it out of the way, you can come straight down here, and with the socket, and I believe it was a U-joint, just for a little bit extra length, you can work it loose from straight up here. And down here, you do need to come out on cylinder 5. You do need to come out here. So you've seen the extensions I used for that. And for the other side, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. There's nothing really in the way. Cylinder 8 back here is a little tight. You got the AC lines and stuff in the way, but totally doable and very fast compared to the other side. And with that, we can now start the beast. I got the new seats in there. Right now it's just sitting. It's not mounted. I got the hardware earlier. All right. Interior's still out. This is basically how I bought it. So, kind of trash. We'll see if she'll fire up. Oh, shoot, man. Battery done died on me now. Come on. Well, that kind of sucks. I was gonna start it up for y'all, and then all of a sudden, I got a random P1518, the throttle control module thing. And then immediately, I started right after I quit recording.